So I'm not really reviewing this thing here. Pretty much done all of that. I just have to think how I want to make them into actual videos. I don't know what this is actually. Oh no, I hate Altered Beast. Oh, the reset button got stuck there. Yeah, these things are very cheaply made. I don't know how long they'll last. The Mega Drive one stopped work. Well, I put the batteries in there now, and it works for about 1 second, and then and batteries is a shit way of making one of these things. So you know what, I'm gonna have to buy a charger for that just to test if it works. So you're looking at about 6-7 quid for a charger. I might as well see if I can find my multi-voltage charger, and see if I can get it to work. So yeah, this is definitely a good option. You know, if you like Mega Drive games, well yeah, Mega Drive as well, but if you like NES games, and you don't really want to spend that kind of money on the games, and you want to play them on a CRT, I think I had 1942 on the C64. Well, it's not actually a good version. This game is going to be like, that's enough for you, mate. It's actually a horrible fucking game. This is 40 quid, $50. That's a lot of money for something that's as badly programmed as this. It's inferior to Swiv on the C64 actually, and Sky Shark on the C64. Now obviously with things like this you can't add any more games, and a lot of the games on these things are going to be rubbish, like typing quality, knocked up in a couple of hours shit games as well. So yeah, I thought 1942 was actually better on the NES. That's rubbish. It's rubbish, man. Yeah, like I was saying, I mean really, the last time I remember being off sick from school, it was actually a really rare occurrence for me. Man, how things have changed. I'm trying to think what, yeah, I think it was Battle Through Time by Anirog on tape for my C64. I do have a memory of playing that game whilst being off from school. And the one before that would have been Berserk. Now Berserk is quite an interesting one. Berserk on the Atari VCS, as everyone called it. I don't know a single person who called it the Atari 2600, 2600. It was either just the Atari, which is what your parents called it, just like parents, you know, generation later called all video games PlayStation. I'll get on to the PlayStation 5 actually. But yeah, I went to see Dr. Fox in you know, the local GP. My mum insisted we have to go if I'm too ill to go to school. And he was kind of like an older version and much scruffier version. Looked a bit like a hobo actually, his suit. Very, very unkempt man. Hair sticking up everywhere. But he kind of looked like Taub from House, you know, the TV series House. It's quite funny when you think about it. He was short like him, he kind of had that kind of face. But he had grey hair. He wasn't balding. So, and while we're at the market, I got Berserk. And I'm pretty sure I got Berserk. Well, it could have been the weekend earlier. Berserk was a new thing, so I was quite happy to be at home. Now, this is one that's a bit like Buck Rogers, I remember. There you go, a bit the old Buck Rogers, isn't it? Okay, you've got bombs. You've got bombs and missiles here. So it's not a total rip-off. The raster bars, they're not very fast. You can't go any faster. No. Very, very Star Wars-esque. So you can't take them out like that. You have to use the bombs for them. Just press everything. Button mashing was a skill you had to learn back then. Not so much now. You're not going to get very far on Uncharted 4 on the PlayStation 4 with button mashing, I guarantee you that. And you need to book a week off work for all these modern games, never mind your sick day. PlayStation 1 is probably the last machine where, you know, the games possibly could be enjoyed just like half an hour at a time. Yeah, it doesn't really seem to be changing much. I don't know if this is a real actual cartridge release or is something knocked up in the old sweatshop. But is there, pass the time for a bit while the kettle's boiling so you can make some honey and lemon, which I can't have any honey, so it's not really worth having it. Honey and lemon without the honey is just shit, mate, forget that. So, right, I'm still looking for that particular game now. Oh, Mad Max. My best mate had that on his Amstrad actually. I remember playing that on his Amstrad, never had it on the C64. Zevious is quite nice on the NES. Again, I wouldn't pay 40 quid for it. Mac Rider actually, let's see if that actually works. Let's do the endurance course. Right, how do you accelerate the ass off? What the hell? I pressed that button before, it didn't do anything. This is kind of like, crap, what's that game? Road Rash. I'm pretty sure this came first though, so. How comes I hit the dots in the road before? Yeah, it's a bit ropey. It's not great. Having said that, Hang On and Super Hang On don't have a decent conversion as far as I'm concerned. The Mega Drive version is going at about, I don't know, 20 frames per second. It's very choppy. It's not nice at all. And the scaling is very, there's not enough frames of scaled sprites going on there. So I don't like that. But what's wrong with that? We have qualified. Ooh, even with such terrible gameplay. What the hell is that? What the hell is that there? Tricycles from the front. Oh god, it looks the same. I didn't want their fucking obstacle course. I just want a normal racing game. Sadly, Rad Racer is not on any of these things. I'm guessing that's an emulation related issue, that one. Right, that's it. You know what? I need to find the game I want to actually play before the battery's flashing on the goddamn camera. Damn you! There we go. Quick, before the battery goes. What could this terrible game be? Exactly, sir. Kung Fu Master. Another classic from the chip shop we used to play all the time. In our school uniform. Obviously I had this on the C64. Being US gold, it's a fucking terrible conversion as well. Yeah, actually I was playing another game and it reminded me of Kung Fu Master. Oh yeah, it was the one called Bruce Lee. I'll have to try that one. Ah, crap. Oh man, and you have to go all the way back as well. Fuck. Pretty sure you're all the way back at the beginning now, which is one thing I don't like about this game. That's an element of the arcade machine that really should have been taken out. Yeah, this is really a game you need to be playing with a joystick, so crap. Fucking hell, he wasn't even the enemy. Yeah. Oh, there we go. Camera's going to go any minute. So let's check out Bruce Lee. Bruce Lee was. There we go. Yeah. See, the thing with the NES, their soundtracks seem to sound the same actually. So yeah, this is Express Raider meets Kung Fu Master. Graphics are not bad. The sprite palettes could have had a bit more imagination, but other than that, and you've got to hit up to actually jump. There's two buttons to do punches and kicks. So yeah, here we go. Good thing you get two of these joypads, it's going to be well broken in, bro. Oh, you're supposed to go there. Yeah, so something like this is a lot of fun. If you just, want to play some NES games on your CRT. If you already got a laptop, then obviously, but I don't think Windows has any particularly great. Come on, man, just fucking can't even get anywhere near him. He's a premature ejaculating dickhead. You dickhead. So yeah, you get a lot of games on there. I'm gonna guess about 150 commercial games. There's a lot of repetition. Some of your favourites aren't on here, like Zelda. You do get Excitebike though. I hate the music on this. Can't remember which button actually accelerates. Yeah, this is much better than Excitebike 2, the sequel, which is only a prototype, which is a knockoff of an arcade machine, which I've uploaded a video of, like some motocross arcade game machine. I don't know what the difference is between the buttons, because you don't seem to go any faster. Yeah, someone really needs to get this on the C64. I've already done the graphics for a lot of this, but I don't do the programming thing. Thank you. I'm not a programmer. Probably could have been, but what's the point now? I'm not going to make millions like those people at Ocean and Imagine. It's quite a nice game actually. I won't pay 50 quid for it. Massively improved by the track designer, obviously. Robocop is shit on the Amiga. I fucking hate that. Why doesn't it look like the arcade game, which Ocean also helped design? Fucking terrible SD conversion. It's got borders and everything. Excuse me with the sniffing. I mean, some games like Pac-Man doesn't really matter that it's on the NES. I mean, the Pac-Man, you know, plug and play TV game thing from Namco, well, that's quite expensive on eBay, so. Nah, I don't want to play them games. Oh, that's new, that's Super Mario on its own. There you go. It seems a bit slow actually. Ooh, I need these actually. Thank you. Oh crap, I don't fucking like this game much, I must admit. It's not my cup of tea, mate. But the Mega Drive thing's not working, so no Mickey Mouse for you there, mate. There we go. Oh man, pressing the wrong button really annoys me. Yeah, this is obviously the NTSC ROM that's running too damn slow, so. There we go. And the best thing about this game is actually the jump mechanics. They've been programmed nicely. I don't like the inertia skidding around. That's a bit too fucking skid marks on your pants if you ask me, sir. Yeah, obviously we're not going for any kind of record time here. Whee! Well, that was a bit shit. I like the music on the next level much better, actually. But yeah, NES soundtracks, they all kind of sound the same, the instruments. That's not quite the truth for the C64. I mean, if you play something like Whizball and then Commando, you'd be hard pressed to tell it's the same sound chip actually. Whee! Can't remember how you're supposed to get up there.